Hello everyone and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today we're going to continue on our journey in the 7th continent. There are a couple things that I made errors on I want to clarify and then we can jump right in. First things first, I was able to draw two 50050 cards and I can only keep one, but I kept two because I totally missed that. So somebody, I can't remember, I'm sorry, somebody in the comments suggested keeping the one that helps us rest. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep the Vampalina and get rid of this Florifor. And I'm going to keep this in my satchel in case we can find a way to rest, which I now have found out that is one of the ways that you can use your XP, which is great because I've got, I think, 7 XP. I'd love to use it to get some advanced action cards, but I need to find a place to rest. So maybe we can find some Vampalina. The other error I did is I used this canned octopus, and I used the action that's down here, and I believed, or I thought I had to use up one of my durability. Turns out I don't have to do that. So we'll put this back to a 4. The other thing is I totally forgot to banish this card, so I'm going to banish this so we can't find this again. Now that we've taken care of all of that, let's start doing some pathfinding. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pathfind each action here, each location, and then we're going to see what we find here on the west. Some people are suggesting I keep going west till I can go north, and some others are suggesting I go south. So I think the best thing to do is we'll just look at both of these, find what is here, and then from there make our determination. So let's first check 191, and let's have both of us do this together. So it's a free action. We're automatically going to succeed. Let's see what we find. Scavengers. Large birds circle in the sky. Your experience helps you recognize them as a distant species of vulture. You can go see what has gotten their attention, or ignore them and continue on your journey. Ooh, that probably means there's something dead there. Maybe that's food. Ooh, let's think about that. Okay, 1 action card and get 0 successes to be able to draw card 265 and banish this. I kind of think we might want to do that because my guess is it's going to be a dead carcass of an animal and then we can maybe eat that because I need more action cards. Okay, let's do this investigate action. We're going to draw 1 card. Let's see what we have. It's a think card. Okay, cool. And that is going to go to Dimitri because Dimitri has space to hold another blue-handed card. So put that in his hand. And then now we have succeeded. So let's look at card 265. The wind rustles the leaves of a tall tree and a hanged body swings underneath. Stepping closer to the corpse, you recognize with horror that it is your old companion and friend, Michael Dross, a distinguished ethnologist who is on his first expedition to the continent. How in the world did he end up here? It looks like desperation got the better of him. Seeing your friend hang disturbs you deeply. After getting him down, you decide to search his body and you find a crumpled piece of paper in his pocket of his jacket. Immediately after this is revealed, take a 274 card from the adventure deck if available. The active player must either discard 1 card with the keyword Serenity from their hand or inventory or take a 103 card. You must take one of the following actions. You can either solemnly bury your former companion. Oh gosh, that's going to take 4 actions though. Wow, and I got rid of my shovel. Or you could abandon the corpse to scavengers. Oof, that just sounds terrible. But let's draw a 274 card first. The parchment you are holding seems to recount a key moment of the history of the continent. Well, that looks really, really interesting. Look at this guy. Oh man. And they're carrying something, and I don't know what they're doing over here, and this looks like some sort of machine that they're building. Jeez. And it says History of the Continent 3 of 4. So, hey, cool. I have no idea. Probably won't even figure out in this playthrough what this means. But we get to keep this. Going back to here, we got insanely lucky, you guys. You know that card that we just drew, the Think card? It has the word Serenity on it. So we can discard this, and no one has to take a 103 card, which we know is one of those bad cards. So that's good, one of those state cards. So we don't have to do that. But I really want to bury this corpse. You know, from a personal perspective, I don't want to just leave a body hanging there. But I only have about 10 cards left in the deck. And spending 4 of them to bury, I just can't justify it. I mean, that's terrible, but if we want to get anywhere, we have to banish this and continue on. That hurts a little bit, but I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to spend, both of them are doing this action together, and we're going to do a pathfinding action and move on. There are two 191 cards, so let's give these a shuffle, and let's pick this one. You travel deeper into the tangled jungle, amidst impressive trees and strange, gigantic plants. The canopy blocks out most of the light, but your eyes gradually acclimate to the dimness. Eventually, you are able to distinguish some of the birds nesting in the trees and start seeing some little monkeys swinging from branch to branch, howling and apparently taunting you. Well, it looks like we can go a few different ways off of this card. We can go this way or this way. It only costs 2. Well, it only costs 2 to move from here. Because remember, we always pay the cost of the card that we're at to get over to the next card. But then if we move from here, it only costs 2, which is cool. We could also do search something over here, but that will cost 1 card. Lots of options, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to find a place to rest at this point, really. That's what I'm looking for. So now, let's pathfind this card. We find an abandoned crate. Cool. The question is, do we want to try and open it and get a 350 card, or do we want to just move by it? Well, I'm really not entirely sure this is worth it, because we haven't found anything fantastic in any of these crates, but come on, at some point we're going to have to, right? So I'm thinking, let's use the club. We'll get 2 successes with these stars, and then we've got if there's any card that has a 7, it's considered a success. So that's going to give us 2 out of the 4 successes. We need 2 more successes. We can draw 1 to more cards. So I think I'm going to pick 2 cards, because I'm hoping with 2 cards we can get 2 stars. So here's the first card. And we have a 7. Okay, cool. So that's 1 success. And then here is our second card. And we have 1 success. Whew. Okay, so that's 4 successes. We can now grab a 350 card. And we get to keep one of these. And this one is going to give us a star. Definitely keeping this one. I'm going to have Keelan keep that card, and I'm going to have her discard this Knowledge is Power. I've kind of given up on the XP right now because I don't really know what it's being used for. Well, I know what it's going to be used for, but we haven't found a place to rest. So I think I got to focus on succeeding and moving on over doing other things. Well, there are tons of 350 cards. I mean, just tons of them. So who knows what we're going to get. We're going to snag this one. Oh, Nimble Fingers. It seems as if you're rather good at picking locks. Oh, that's great. We just broke something open, and now we found that we have nimble fingers. That kind of makes sense. Immediately after this is revealed, one character may take another 350 card. Cool! And then during the results tab, before totaling successes, you may choose up to 2 of the skill cards that you just drew and shuffle them back in the action deck. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm going to give this to Keelan, and then I'm going to draw another 350 card. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's grab this one. Well, what do you know? We found an old compass and nimble fingers. I think I'm going to give this also to Keelan. So Keelan's going to have the old compass. It'll be her own item because I have nothing else with the name Serenity, unfortunately. So, and this will work for any of these 3 actions. We can get -2 card draw and 1 success and any lucky 7s as successes. Nice. A pool of water seems to have collected underneath one of the larger trees to the north. It might be prime water source for the local fauna. Well, it looks like we can continue moving west if we wanted. Unfortunately, I still feel like this doesn't really tell me where to go. So I think that, what do we want to do? What the heck? Let's move west. What do you guys think? I don't know. We're just going to do it. So in order to move west, we normally would have to spend 2 action cards and get 0 successes. I'm going to take a chance. Because we're going to do this together, I can decrease the amount of cards we're going to draw. So we're going to draw only 1 card, but we need 1 success. So here it is. Let's see what we get. Oh no, it's the curse card. But that's okay. Remember this? We're just going to discard this, get our 1 success. Man, so annoying, but at least we're doing it so we can move to the next tile over here. Now, I think we could do a search action over here, but let's first do these 2 free pathfinding actions, figure out what else is around here before we decide what to do. So let's first look at this one. You stumble over a tripped cord that stretches between 2 shrubs. A dart immediately shoots past and ends up in a tree trunk, a few inches from your face. You fear that there might be more traps in the surrounding area. Oh, so we have to do this trap action. I don't even know what that is. Navigate action. We can draw 0+ cards to get 2 successes. Well, we just got this old compass. So why don't we use it, huh? We'll put it down to a 3. And we can do this because we have the same icon here. We can draw 2 less if we want. We don't want to draw 2 less because it's already at 0. But we have 1 success. We just need a lucky 7 or another success on this card because I'm just going to draw 1 card. Let's see what we get. And, oh no, those are 2 half. 2 half. We fail. We fail, you guys. Oh. With some luck, you manage not to set off any of the traps. Well, we have that as our failure. Draw a 097 card. A sudden snap warns you that something is about to happen. Surprisingly, though, nothing happens. Looks like you got lucky this time. Are you serious? I thought for sure this was going to be a stake card. Oh, cool. One involved character may choose 1 card with the keyword Serenity in the discard pile and add it to their hand. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to grab this Remember card because it's got Serenity on it, and we can use this to get any card we want from the discard pile as a free action. So I'm going to hold on to this. Nice. To the west, a rundown bridge spans a precipice. Below, you can hear the sound of a rushing river. Oh, you guys, look at this. This is a river. Do you remember we needed to find some water and we had to go across it, right? If we look at this map right here, this had us going across. It looks like this is the bridge. We might be going the right way. Oh, I could totally be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But still, it makes me feel like I'm actually knowing what I want to do. So I think I'm going to go across this bridge and then try and go south. And maybe, just maybe, then we'll find whatever the heck this is. Of course, do you want to know how many action cards I have left in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I only have 8 cards. I need to find some food or rest or something. Okay, I think I'm going to ignore this. I don't want to, but I literally have 8 cards left. I need to keep moving, hopefully to find some place to rest, which maybe I would find there. It's water. Nah, I'm going to keep going. I know, terrible. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, it costs 2 to move. I'm going to decrease that again by 1, hoping that this is 1 success. Come on. Yes, look at that. It's a success. What is this? This is camouflage outfit. I'm just going to discard this. I don't think I'm going to use that. And I'm going to move both of us over to here. And then what I'm going to do is because I'm in a location with wood, I'm going to build my walking stick again. And you'll see how I do it. Keelan's going to do this Remember action. Choose 1 skill card from the discard pile and add it to your hand and discard this. So she'll discard that to get the walking stick back. Then, because the walking stick normally costs 2 action cards to put out, but it has -2 because there's wood there, she can put this out without any use of action cards. And you know what? That's going to help us with us walking around because I think we're going to have to do more walking, but I'm dying here. I'm using up all of our cards just to move around. So this is really going to help. We're going to have Keelan put this walking stick underneath the magnifying glass. So we can use both of those either, and unfortunately, you know, the will here is not the same as vigilance, so we can't increase the durability, but at least it's 4, so we'll be able to use either one of those up to 4 times. And I'm not going over the stacking limit. I think for 2 players, it's 3 of each item. So I've got 2 here. I am good to go. I personally think it makes the most sense to go and look at this card and see if we can get across this bridge or something weird is happening and I'm wrong about the way to go. So let's do this pathfinding action and we'll do this one together. Blasted thorn bush. A long thorn has gashed the back of your hand. It may look like a harmless scratch, but these thorns might be poisonous and infection is always a concern. So we have to do a healing action here, and we draw 1 or 0 or more cards to get 1 success. If we succeed, we get to take a 100 card. If we fail, we have to draw 3 cards from the action deck or the discard pile, and if you reveal a curse card, the active player takes a 108 card. In any case, shuffle all the revealed cards back into the pile you took them from. So I want to take the chance, you guys, I think, because I don't want to waste more action cards. I have 7 left, I think. So let's take our action deck and let's just draw 3. Come on. Okay, we're good. That's a deadfall trap. Okay, knowledge is power. Cool. And yes, what is that? Bolas? That's 3. You know what that means? We did not draw a curse card, so we don't have to worry about this. An old bridge spans a 30-foot deep gorge at the bottom of which a wild river rages. Reaching the other side will simply be a matter of keeping your balance. This looks familiar. Okay, so we need to try and succeed at balancing across this old bridge. If we do, we get to put out a 262 card. Man. I feel like we've got to go that way. The question is, do we try and do some other pathfinding? We could quickly try and pathfind here. I mean, it's a free action, but remember, we've been seeing that all of these have been generally taking another action and we're using cards. I don't know, but how are we going to rest otherwise? Are we just going to find something maybe? I honestly think, you guys, we got to keep moving because I feel like we are going the right way. Maybe we'll find something on the other side of this bridge. I say that, I'm probably going to kill myself here. So I think we're going to do this balancing act. We need to draw 1 or more cards to get 3 successes. Now, what I'm thinking is I've got my automatic 2 successes in Dimitri's hand, so I think I'm going to use that. So I'm going to still draw just 1 card, hoping that we get 1 success. Here's our 1 card. Come on, 1 success. Yes! Oh yeah, it's the Bolas. Remember, we actually I should have known that because we looked at those top 3 cards and I shuffled them and put them on top. So that's awesome. We are, though, going to have to discard this card to get our 2 successes, and then we're going to have to take a tired card, which stinks. But we'll put these Bolases in our hand. Here's all of the 101 cards. And remember, you know what's nice about those Bolases? They have the keyword aggressiveness. So no matter what, yeah, this is nice. We would normally have to discard from our action deck equal to the amount of state cards we have in our hand. But don't forget Dimitri's ability. When he gains a state card, he can discard a card with the keyword aggressiveness, what we see on this Bolas card, to not have that negative effect of discarding cards. Yes! So that actually worked really, really well. So we'll have to put that state card, though, into his hand, and then we're discarding this Bolas card. To the east, a rundown bridge spans a precipice. Below you can hear the sound of a rushing river. Hey, that sounds familiar. That's just the other side of that awesome bridge. But come on, that has got to be the bridge right here of us going across. Right? We just spanned across this. I can't believe it. I mean, I don't know if that's actually right, but come on, it feels right to me. We'll also place adventure cards down here and right over here. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we actually are back on track. I was really worried we weren't, but because we went over the water, I think now we need to go south. But we could pathfind here, but don't forget, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I literally have 6 cards left in the action deck. That is not a lot. I need to find food. I could pray here, but do you guys remember last time I found the demon 666? That's why I haven't been praying, so I don't know. I'm really hesitant to do that unless you guys can think of a reason for me to do that. But otherwise, I think I keep pressing on one way or the other. My guess is south. Curious what you guys think. Let's see if maybe we can at least find that idol before we die. Because we're not totally dead when this deck runs out. Remember this, then we flip over the discard pile and we start drawing from the discard pile. If we ever draw from the discard pile a curse, done. But if we don't draw a curse card, we could still be okay. So we might have a little bit of game left. I'm just really hoping we can find a place to rest. We could use our XP, and maybe we could get some food so we can get some more cards back into our action deck. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is so much for fun doing this with you guys, so I really appreciate that. I think I would enjoy this as a solo, but I think I enjoy it more playing it with other people, because if it was just me, I'd just keep moving quickly and I totally miss stuff. Like I really probably should have explored here. But talking with you guys, you can go, no, Cullen, you should go back or you should do this. So anyways, I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day.